Hi friends, today I am going to start my session on Robo Framework. Basically, uh, Robo Framework is a Python-based framework, and it is a test automation framework used in acceptance testing. Basically, it is called an acceptance test-driven development environment. So let's start. Basically, what is the Robo Framework? So Robo framework is a generic test automation framework for acceptance testing and acceptance test driven development. It has easy to use tabular data test data syntax, and it utilizes the keyword driven testing approach. So and it has testing capabilities that can be extended by test libraries, and these libraries are implemented in Python and Java, and we are basically focusing here for Python, and users can create a new higher level keywords from existing ones, and we need to follow the same syntax that is used in built-in libraries of Robo. And Robo framework is an operating system, and it is basically a framework, and it is independent of operating system as well as application. The core framework is implemented using Python, and it also runs on JVM and .NET, that is Jython and Iron Python. And Robo framework itself is an open source software released under Apache license 2.0, and most of its libraries and tools are as available as open source. And the framework was initially developed by Nokia Networks, but nowadays it is sponsored by Robo Framework Foundation. So basically, we have an architecture of Robo Framework. So let us check on it. So as I said that it is a Python based framework, and it is a keyword driven test automation framework for end-to-end acceptance testing. So keyword here I means that every keyword has a respective function. So if I need to log in into a page and I need to automate that process in as a purpose of testing, then I will be creating a test case function with a name, and that will be called as a keyword. So every time when I call the function, I will be using that keyword. So that is a keyword driven programming which is done in Robo framework. So every keyword acts as a programming function. So it is easy for a user to create their own higher level keywords. So it is also a text syntax, which is a tabular style, which makes writing test case more user friendly. And this framework also utilizes in performing system testing, acceptance testing, and regression testing. So the software supports a high level structure of tests and provides multiple test editors. So we can use either a Eclipse for coding Robo, or a RIDE. We can easily maintain our code and program using these two editors. I will be using Eclipse only. So let's check on this high level architecture of Robo framework. So basically in this figure you see that it receives the test data as an input, and it uses the test libraries. This is the test data. It will be receiving it as an input, and it will be using the test libraries that is present at this level to communicate with the system that is being under test. So the interactions between test libraries and the system under the test is usually direct. This is the system under test. So the interaction between these two are usually direct. However, some test libraries need to have drivers such as Selenium two library in order to connect with the tested system. So we put them in the test libraries, and these are also called as test tools, which needed to be interfaced between them. So Robo framework can work with multiple browsers. We can use Internet Explorer, Firefox or Chrome. The framework also contains many standard and external libraries to support various kinds of testing, and each library serves a unique testing purpose. So standard libraries are included while we install the Robo framework, and we have many built-in libraries such as built-in operating system, dialogues or remote. You will be knowing them shortly. And on the other hand, the external libraries can be created as per the user requirements, and these libraries can also be put in this test libraries. So this is the biggest advantage, that user can create his own custom libraries as per his requirements, and can automate all the testing process. And one of the great advantage of the tool is that it is based on the keyword, so you can create functions in Java as well as Python, and you just need to call the keyword here from the test libraries, and Robo framework will perform the function. So this enhances the testing capabilities of this tool, and most of the common external libraries that we use, third-party libraries we can use in this, is Selenium 2 library, database library or Android library. So in this we also need to perform the Robo installation. So I will be using either Ubuntu as a platform for Robo installation, or Windows also. So we will be checking up the installation part in our next session. So this is the basic idea of automation testing using Robo, and basically we will be coding all the things by focusing on Python only. So we will be creating the Python functions or the Robo language functions in our coming sessions. So our next session will be on installation of Robo.